Good morning, guys. Our lesson today is gonna be solving problems. But first, we have to go through the agenda. Our agenda today is gonna be a recall of ratio and sharing, and after that, we'll have a brain teasing question, and we'll go through this lesson solving problems with ratio, and we have our classwork and then our homework. So let's start with the recall. So I need you to solve this question in 2 minutes, please, and then after that, check the next slide. So in this question, he said that at a concert, the number of men to women is in the ratio of 3 to 2. There are 150 people altogether, so it means 150 men and women together. So how many women are at the concert? So I will just make my ratio for men to women to total. It's 3 to 2, this is the ratio of men to women, and then get the total as usual. So get the total, it's 3 to 2, and 3 plus 2 equals 5, and the total people there was 150. So 150 people there. So as usual, I'm searching for the complete column, which is the total. So I get the value of part, I'm dividing them together, 150 by 5, so it's going to be equal to 30. And then he asked about the number of women. So the number of women is to multiply the ratio of the women times the value of part. So it's 2 in the ratio of women times 30, which is the value of part, which equals to 60 women. And for extra mile, if you want to get the men number, it's 3 times 30 equals 90 men. And for checking your answer, remember to add the women and men together. You will find 60 plus 90 equals 150, so your answer is correct. Now it's the time for the brain teasing question. I will give you just 7 minutes to solve this question, and please do pause your video to just solve this question in 7 minutes, and after that continue watching the video to find out the answer. So as usual, to solve any question, brain teasing question or any other question, you have to read the question carefully and understand what does it mean. So he said here in the question, Diane has 12 pairs of socks left in her drawer. These are in the ratio white to blue to black equals to 1 to 2 to 3. So the first question here, he said how many of each color are there. So it's very easy to solve this question. So to solve this question, you're just making the ratio form, white to blue to black to total. So the ratio was 1 to 2 to 3. So the total equal to 6. And the total number of socks are 12 pairs. So I'm putting it under the total, the total column. And after that, search for the complete column again, and you will find it's the total, and you are dividing the number of socks, the number of pairs of socks over the ratio of the total. So it's 12 divided 6 equals to 2. This is the value of part, so you finally get the value of part. This is the key for the whole question. So it's he's asking about how many of each color are there. So the white socks, you get the ratio of the white socks, it's 1. So 1 times 2 equals 2 white socks. And for the blue socks, you're just multiplying its ratio times the value of part, which is 2 times 2 equals to 4 blue socks. And after that, you're just getting the number of pairs of socks in the black socks. So it's 3 times 2 equals to 6 black socks. This is the answer for number A. So we solved question number A in the last slide, and starting from number B and C, they are here, the brain teasing really. So going through number B, if she wears one black pair and two blue pairs, what is the new ratio black to blue? I needed to focus here in the ratio, in the original ratio. It was white to blue to black, which was 1 to 2 to 3. So like by logic, if you just thought about it, you will find out that she's using the white socks more than the blue, and the blue more than the black, and so on. So because she just has the 12 pairs of socks left in her drawer, which is clean socks, so she's using the white and blue, black. They're using the white is more than the blue, and the blue is more than the black. So in this question, I just in the number A, I just get the number of each and every socks. So it's very easy to reduce one black pair, so which is reduced from 6 to 5 black pairs of socks, and the blue pairs we just took 2 from them. So it was like 4 socks, it reduced to 2. So the new ratio black to blue, and take care of the order black to blue, so it became 5 to 2. So this is the new ratio for black to blue. And going through question number C, this is the mind blowing here. She then wears 3 pairs of white socks in a row. What is the new ratio for all 3 colors? And I need you to comment on your answer. Look here. As I said here in this slide, I said that she's using the white more than the blue and more than the black. So when you see B and C, you will find in question C, he's saying she then. Then it means it relates question number C with B. So I see here that she used 1 black and 2 blue and 3 white. If you just looked at the ratio again, you will find it's inverted, like 1 in black and 2 in blue and 3 in white instead of 1 to 2 to 3. It means, as I said here in this slide, it means that she's using the white socks more than the blue, more than the black. So when you just use the 3 pairs of white socks in a row, it means that the new ratio will be the same, 1 to 2 to 3, because she's using the same ratio. It's she's using the white 3. She used 3 whites. She used 2 blue. She used 1 black. So the remaining in the drawer is gonna be the same, 1 to 2 to 3. And this is the brain teasing question. Let's go in our new lesson, solving problems with ratio. And take my word, solving problem with ratio, it's gonna be the same as ratio and share, but with a little tiny difference between both of them. Here, for example, let's have this example. 150 students are going on a school trip. The teachers to student ratio must be 1 to 8 or better. What is the smallest possible number of teachers that can go on a trip? Look here, I'm doing the same everything. Here I'm making the ratio form, which is teachers to students to total. Teachers is 1, students is 8, and total is not number of parts are 9. And he said here 150 students, so I'm putting the number of students under the column of the students. And again, search for the complete column. It's the students column. So I'm dividing 150 by 8. So the answer, if you use the calculator to check that, you will find it's 18.75. So I need to know the number of teachers, the smallest number of teachers. So number of teachers, I'm multiplying the value of part times the ratio for the teachers. So it's 18.75 times 1, which equals to 18.75. It means that the smallest number of teachers is 19, because of course there is nothing called 0.75 teachers. So I'm just adding 1 to it. So you have to round up. So guys, it's the classwork time. I need you to solve these 2 questions in 5 minutes, please. Going to question number 1, there are 350 pupils in a primary school. The ratio of boys to girls is 3 to 2. How many pupils are boys and how many are girls? So the same thing again. Boys to girls to pupils. So the ratio was 3 to 2. And the pupils, which is the total, it's going to be 5. And he said here in the question that there are 350 pupils in the primary school. So I'm putting 350 under the column of pupils, which is the total. And again, search for the complete column and get the value of part. So I'm dividing 350 by 5, the answer is 70, and get the number of boys, which equals to 70. This is the value of part times 3, which is the ratio of the boys. It means it's equal to 210 boys. And again, get the number of girls with the same way. You're multiplying the value of part, which is 70 times 2, which is the ratio of the girls, and then you will find out that they are equals to 140 girls. And to make sure of your answer again, what are you going to do? Yes, you're going to add the number of boys to the number of girls to get the total number of pupils, which is 350 pupils. And in question number 2 here, actually it's talking about percentage, but it's a very common percentage, so I believe that you know that already from year 6. So let's read the question. Freda has downloaded some music tracks. 75% of them are dance tracks. What is the ratio of dance tracks to other music? So it's the same thing. Make the ratio for dance tracks to other music and the total music. She said here 75% of them are dance track. So I'm putting 75% in the dance track column. And the other music, of course, the remaining part, which is 25% to be make the total 100%. So if you just know, and I believe that you know that already, here 75% it means 3 over 4, and 25% it means 1 over 4, which is quarter, and the total is going to be 4 over 4, which is a whole one. And again, I told you before to just please make the ratio as simplest as possible. And to make it simple, you are just multiplying by 4 for all terms, for the dance track, for the other music, and for the total music. And when you multiply by 4 for all of them, you will find the ratio is equal to 3 to 1 to 4. So this is the simplest form for the ratio of dance tracks to other music. So it's 3 to 1. So we solved question number A in the last slide, and starting from number B and C, they are here, the brain teasing really. So, okay, for the brain teasing question solution, let's read it together. James is saving 5 piasters and 10 piasters coins. He has 75 coins. The ratio of 5 piasters to 10 piasters coins is 7 to 8. How much are his coins worth? Take care of this question because it's tricky a little bit. He's saying that he has 75 coins altogether, 75 coins. I didn't say that he has 75 pesos or 75 pounds. No, I said that he has 75 coins, which is a shuffle of 5 pesos and 10 pesos, a mix between them. So I'm making a table, and I have the ratio form, sorry, and I have 5 piaster coins to 10 piaster coins to the total, and I have the ratio is 7 to 8. So get the total together. It's 15, 7 plus 8 equals 15. This is the total number of parts. And the total number of coins was 75 coins. So again, get the value of part, which equals to 75 divided by 15, so equals to 5. And get the number of 5 piasters coins. So it's 5 times 7 equal 35 coins. 35 coins of 5 piasters. So don't be confused in that part. 35 coins of 5 piasters. So I need to get 5 piasters coins. It's just worth 35 coins times 5 piasters, which equals to 175 piasters. And by the way, you can use your calculator to do this question. And in 10 piasters coins, it's 5, this is the value part, times 8, this is the ratio, and equals to 40 coins. Again, 40 coins of 10 piasters coins. So if you want to get how much does it worth, so it's 10 piaster times 40 coins, which equals to 400 piasters. So it means that all the coins worth 175 plus 400 piasters, which equals to 575 piasters, or you can say 5 pounds and 75 piasters. Both of them are correct, of course. Here's the tricky question, another one. There are 15 green and brown bottles on a wall. The ratio of green bottles to brown bottles is 1 to 4. So he told you one of the green bottles accidentally falls. What is the ratio of green bottles to brown bottles now? So let's make it again and read the parts that you will use right now. So there are 15 green and brown bottles on a wall. The ratio of green bottles to brown bottles is 1 to 4. So I need you to just get me the number of green bottles and the number of brown bottles and then continue reading the question. So I made the table of ratio, and I found out that the green to brown to total bottles is 1 to 4, and the total parts are 5. And the total number of bottles was 15 bottles, green and brown. So I get the value of part from the complete column. The complete column, as you see, is the total bottles, and I will have to divide 15 by 5 to get 3. So this is the value of part. And then get the number of green bottles, 1, which is the ratio of the green, to times 3, which is the value of part, which equals to 3 bottles. So I have right now 3 green bottles. And then get the number of brown bottles, which is 4 times 3 equals 12 brown bottles. And then continue reading the question. Here, after we got the number of bottles, he told you that one of the green bottles accidentally falls. So instead of having 3 green bottles, right now I have only 2 green bottles. So the ratio is 2 to 12. And if you simplify that, so the ratio is becoming right now 1 to 6. Because if you simplify 2 to 12 and then divide it by 2, it's 2 divided 2 equals 1, and 12 divided 2 equals 6. So the simplified ratio, or the simplified new ratio, is 1 to 6. And I need you to solve this question, please, in 5 minutes to make sure that you understand everything. And by the way, it's a tricky question too. So here, Arthur has saved 720 pounds and Jennifer has saved 1080 pounds. What's the ratio of their savings? So I will just write down Arthur to Jennifer, so 720 to 1080, and then simplify. And when you simplify, you can simplify by a lot of things, like divide it by 10, and then you divide it by 9, and then you divide by 4, or divide it once by 360, so the simplified ratio is 2 to 3. And as you see here, that the total 2 plus 3 equals 5. This is number A. And number B, the fraction of their total savings that Arthur have. So Arthur has right now 2 parts of 5 parts. So the fraction is gonna be 2 over 5. So let's go to work here in question number C and D. They both spend 360 pounds. So in question number C, he said, what is the ratio of their savings now? So I have first to subtract 360 pounds from every one of them. So 720 minus 360 is gonna be 360. And Arthur right now, after spending 360 pounds, he has 360 pounds. And Jennifer, if you subtracted 360 from him, from the 1080 pounds, so right now he has 720 pounds. And then simplify. If you simplify it again, you can divide by 360 once, and you will find out that the new ratio is 1 to 2. And the total parts are 3. So the fraction of their total savings that Arthur has, you will find Arthur has only one part of 3, so the fraction is 1 over 3. So guys, this is the solving problems for ratio. I hope that you understand everything, and I hope to communicate with me if you just didn't understand anything or you need to understand for further help. Your homework is going to be page 117, 118, 119, question number 1, 2, 4, 6, and 7. And thank you very much. Have a nice day.